Welcome back, guys. This is Jay from the Crypto Arc. I got some updates on some crypto projects that I'm involved in. Before I show you guys, I just want to say that my video is not a financial advice video. I'm just doing this for my entertainment and also just to show you guys a different perspective in crypto as well. Uh, all right. Let's start with this one quote. We are born in one day. We die in one day. We can change in one day. We can fall in love in one day. Anything can just happen in just one day. And last night, that day, Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. And I don't know why they want us distracted in that one, but it's definitely making headlines. I'm distracted with it, but I'm trying to pay attention to what's happening in the background. And remember, inflation, food shortages, that shit's gonna come, and it's gonna come. It's gonna creep in, and all of that little bits and pieces that it increase, it adds up later on, and it's gonna be a much bigger problem than what people think. And right now, things in Toronto are kind of opening up. We just recently had the mask mandates off, so if you're someone outside of Canada, you're probably thinking, "Wow, these guys have been on that mask mandate for some time now." And yeah, we have been. I just recently stopped, and also the what do you call it, the vaccination ID thing. I don't believe that it's completely gone. I think they're just gonna reintroduce it some other time. They're gonna use this time. Well, like they're gonna give us a little bit of freedom, and then once again they're gonna be like, oh, because we gave you that one bit of freedom, it started spreading again. So now we're gonna put you in lockdown again. But yeah, that's just my honest opinion, man. And that same trend and pattern has been happening throughout, since it started. So yeah, I'm putting my money on it. All right, let's look at what the Fed is doing. All right, so right now their repos at, I'll just say 1.7 trillion right now. So that's quite high, and that will definitely have some effects in the market, crypto market. So the way I see that, I do believe a couple of days ago it was at 1.8. So since this dropped down, I do expect us to get some pullback soon, if not now, because we have been getting a good pump the past couple of days, or I should say past week. All right, so the 10-year yield has been hovering above 2%, this being slightly bit higher than it was a couple of weeks ago. It should put pressure in the market, but I don't know, for some reason the market's been loving it. And you know what? Gregor Manarino, I'm not sure if you guys follow that channel, he stated that the 10-year yield is going to hover around 2% and the market's going to love it. And, he wasn't wrong about that one. So definitely you want to pay attention to that channel too, guys. And if you look at my description below, you'll get a good list of teachers that I follow. These are the channels that, I get most of my information from. And in my honest opinion, I think it's a great idea for you to follow them as well. Some of them are Crypto Teacher, NYC Network, Gregor Manarino, bunch more. So take a look. All right, here's another indicator to pay attention to, which is the dollar index. So the relative strength is pretty much going up. So that in itself is negative in the market. Should be, but the dollar is dying, and that shit will definitely go down. Who knows when though? All right, WTI crude. So this thing's been on a rip for like the past month or so. So it retracing back to almost $100. It was expected, Nothing ever goes up in a straight line. However, is it done ripping yet? No, hell no. I think it's gonna inflate even more because there's some sources now that's saying that banks want crude oil price or are expecting crude oil price to be at $200 a barrel. So when that happens, man, energy prices and gas prices are going to go up even higher, and everything else that follows after that. Because when you get transport things, you require gas in order for those companies to mitigate their profit losses. They gotta up the price of their service and a bunch of other things. And it's gonna be like that for everything. And then that's gonna hit everyone, man. And yeah, you gotta be attentive to the changes in the environment and act accordingly. That's just my honest opinion. All right, now let's see how that's affecting the market. Okay, so crypto is going up. It's yeah, the market's loving it. See Bitcoin going up. You see Tether USDC, Binance USD as well. And they've been in the reds. So actually, this guy's been in the greens for the past hour or so, while Tether's been down. So that someone tells me they're buying assets, and you can see all the other cryptos are moving in tandem with Bitcoin. Fucking weird, right? It's almost as if a bot is doing it. Look at that. Look at those crazy moves. Yeah. There's no way like a bunch of humans like coordinated all those moves to make all the cryptos in the first page to have the same chart, man. Come on, you gotta be crazy. But you know, I'm not saying it's impossible. Highly improbable. But anyways, yeah, market's loving it right now. But you know, we are moving towards the end of the month, and towards the end of the month, is usually a dipping time. So expect a dip. I expect a dip, and I want a dip. All right, so here's some news. Bitcoin mining ban bill makes it out of New York State Assembly Committee. Legislation aims to put in place a 2-year moratorium on the kind of crypto mining used to secure the Bitcoin network. They're just creating some bullshit again. The way I see it, they're just creating bullshit again to fucking control people. And I find it funny how it's 2 years, because usually right after the 2-year bull run, we have a 2-year bear market, and then it goes into the bull run again. So perfectly timed, in my honest opinion. But yeah, man, look into this a little bit more and see what else you can find, because I'm not gonna further dig into it on this video. All right, here's another one. I do believe that people should be paying attention to this one a little bit more, and I do believe that the Ukraine and Russia thing is just a smokescreen for a bunch of the other crap that's happening, like rising food prices, energy, the destruction of the middle class, and all those things, our rights being taken away, and there are laws being passed in the background, man. But you gotta look into it. We got a different set in Canada. I forgot the name, the name and the number, but basically, one of the bills that's being entertained right now is that something to do with hate speech. So if the social media algorithms detect that we are writing something that's somewhat offensive, they can bring us to court for that. So, yeah, man, scary times, man. But anyways, yeah, food prices are continually going to go up, guys, and a lot more people are not going to be able to afford many things, including food, as well as a place to stay. So things are going to get rough, and it's been getting rough. I'm seeing a lot more, you know, different stuff happening in downtown Toronto. Like I see a lot more people living in the streets, more homeless people, and it's quite sad to see, man. And I would not want any of us to basically be in that position. It sucks, but you know what? Some people are not gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but you know, if we're entertaining the same things that I'm talking about right now, you know, that puts us in a much better position, a higher chance of surviving, in my honest opinion, because I do believe that things are moving towards crypto, or one of the things, and I mean, crypto is going to be one of the things that is needed in this new economy, the fourth industrial revolution. All right, U.S. carries out first airstrike in Somalia since August. So this happened in February. So yeah, the U.S. is always doing some shit. Meanwhile, the media wants us to focus on Ukraine and Russia, but you know, this is happening. Even last year, like we had, like, was it Libya or some Middle Eastern country got bombed? A bunch of them. There's a long list of them. I just can't put the name of it in the back of my head. It's gonna bother me. But anyways, some countries always getting bombed somewhere by the U.S. So don't focus. Don't put too much energy into that Ukraine Russian thing, man. Like there's some fishy stuff happening in the back. And like with that whole Ukraine thing, now they're putting out narratives in there that like there's some bio labs in there where they helped created the pandemic virus. and people want to side with Ukraine still because I don't know. And on top of that, they had some like crypto infrastructure build up for the past couple of years, and now just recently they're talking about crypto. It's like a weird coincidence, man. I swear, it's just heavy marketing for crypto as well as distracting us from inflation and incoming food shortages. That's gonna be global. Global famine is coming, guys. All right. Moving forward, we have Animoca brands. This is a huge gaming brand, guys. So whatever they put the money into, definitely pay attention to it. And that's not financial advice. Ubisoft invest in 12 million round for blockchain game Cross the Ages. The free to play card game features digital trading cards as NFTs that can also be converted to physical cards. Now, back in the days, in my days, trading cards was a thing. We said like Pokemon cards, Digimon cards, and back home in the Philippines, we used to actually physically play with them. Like we toss them up in the air, and whichever card lands heads up is the winner, and whoever lands face down loses their card. So it was like a dog eat dog world back in Philippines, and here it's more of like, or in like the Western world, it's more of like we trade and let's see who gets the better deal kind of thing. But the whole idea of physical cards transitioning into NFTs in the metaverse it was expected, man. Like they're targeting Gen Zs and those guys. They want those guys to be in the metaverse a little bit more, so that way the future generation they're more inclined towards staying at home rather than going outside. And then if they stay at home, they're gonna be enslaved by um, evil spirits in a digital world and AI. But yeah, the whole idea of NFTs last year, it was just well thought. I mean, everyone thought that it was just going to be a picture and stuff. But now, it's evolving, man. Smart NFTs are evolving because it's smart. Some NFTs are leveling up like as if it was like a Pokemon, and then yeah, you level it up and you can sell it in the secondary market. So it's crazy, and it can do so much more, man. Like NFTs are not just gaming characters now or digital art. It's evolving. Um, it could be just an idea as well, like perks. And some crypto projects that I'm involved in are doing this idea of nodes, and they have some NFTs that give those nodes special utilities, like increase in yield, so on and so forth. But I'm not going to talk about those node plays because it's super risky, man. Like I've been rugged in some already, and I don't want to be sharing information that could potentially hurt you guys. So I'm just gonna stick around to the projects that have great utilities and have a higher chance of getting you that income that you need to get through these times right now. So Cross the Ages, I don't know too much about this game, guys, but the whole reason why I brought it up is because the whole idea of NFTs, metaverse, gaming in general, a lot of the market sentiment is going towards it, and it is something that's needed at this moment because a lot of people are losing, their jobs, and they're looking for other ways to make money. And play to earn games like Cross the Ages and a bunch of other ones are providing people possibilities and opportunities that they never had before. So I do believe gaming metaverse is the thing that's gonna get us that insane ROI for this year. Okay, the fact that it's also gaming, which like is what do you call it? It finishes in different times. Like some games will be a lot easier to finish than, let's say, a AAA game. So if you really want to ride the waves, then you're gonna be paying attention to that actual niche itself and also that company because they all move in different times. They all have their cycles. Okay, let's get in some other crypto news. Goldman Sachs survey: 60% of clients intend to increase their crypto investments. And yeah, more mainstream adoption into crypto is happening. Crypto ISO is saying, pick your alts wisely and you will be rewarded. Feels like what I was saying, play to earn and metaverse round 2 is in the making. The first one was last year or somewhere around the summertime. And I'm going to show you guys one project that I'm heavily involved in, which is this one, Spacetokens. I've spoken about this in previous videos. So yes, today is actually their gaming launch, their alpha stage. I didn't play it. I'm not gonna open it now because I have very limited time right now. I got a Muay Thai class to teach in less than an hour, so I gotta find a way to finish this video and also upload it. So let's take a look into Spacetokens, guys. So this is interplanetary metaverse game. So these planets right here, like I'm pointing at right here, are NFTs, and they're basically their own universe inside. So the planet itself will grant you passive income. It generates this token called Quid, and the value of Quid will be dependent on the community. And each and every single one of these planets will also have lands as well, a certain number of lands, which will act as NFT as well, and gets you passive and also active income. And within each land are creatures and also minerals that you can. There's a lot of way to make money here. It's gonna be a sick ass game. That's all you need to know. Okay, sneak peek number 2. Boom. Hopefully it's not the same video as last one. I swear sneak peek 1 is slightly bit different. Okay, I understand. Okay, we know how to make wallets, man. Come on. Oh man, it looks the same. Well, you know what? It gets you a review of what it's like to play this game. So here's a spaceship right now actively playing around. And each and every single one of these planets you can own. And yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do in these planets, guys. So we just started, man. And remember, there's a lot of money that's going to move into the metaverse. So Quid is their native token. Stands for Quasi-Universal Interplanetary Denomination. And here are the last 3 planets that were discovered. So if you want to discover it, cost Cardano or Quid tokens for you to acquire them. And yes, they have different classes as well. Class 4 is the highest one at this moment in this universe that they're in. I want to show you guys their new feature updates. So 3 new planets have been added. I haven't done any of these yet, but I have seen this metal one in the marketplace. Quid claims you've been earning. Now it's time for claiming. So perfect time for their alpha stage because now these planets are going to be activated. User profile and customizable avatar. This looks like Astro Boy or Mega Man. Pretty cool stuff. Daily missions and reward begins. So this is the thing that's gonna help make us money, man, with these NFTs and these planets as well. So marketplace, yeah, you can buy, sell, and trade space token assets from the comfort of your galactic playground. Build up your land. See that? So each and every single one of these lands has minerals that you can mine, and then with those items that you mine, you can build stuff with it. So think of it as what's that game we get? That block game where you have these fucking zombies, this pig. Minecraft. There we go. My brother plays it quite a lot. So it's gonna be kind of like that, you know. You have a character, and then you look around, look for materials, possibly encounter creatures as well, which they have. And then, yeah, you build stuff with it, and you can trade it in the secondary market. Multiplayer madness is amazing because this is going to drive a lot of utilities. I mean, it's going to drive a lot of people because people are social creatures. I mean, humans are social creatures. So when something like this happens, it's going to give them an opportunity to interact with other players and have fun. Let's party, chat, interact, and meet up with friends on that. Yeah. And dude, yo. With these NFTs, you can make it so that that way it's private. In order for you to get into the planet and have fun with them, you gotta pay. They can make it like that. See, I swear. We spoke about it. Mining for minerals. Hi ho, it's off to work you go. Mine for minerals from your land, like I've been saying, so that you can build your own item from scratch. So you could basically build a gun to kill everyone. Blueprints and crafting. Put those minerals to good use, building the land of your dreams. If you build it, they will come. The bitches will come, man. Build a house with a Lamborghini in there. They love material things. Creature discovery. It's time to find out what's hiding on your land. What creatures or curious creatures will be waiting to greet you. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of updates that's going to be happening with these creatures. Like one of their blogs, they stated that hey, you can have a zoo in there, or you can have other people put in their animals in there for display, and then yeah, you can do zoo things in there. But I want them to be able to, like, fight each other and shit, because that's what people love, man. It's gonna be like Pokemon and Spacetokens. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you in this update. Sorry, I can't really give you what it's like to be in the actual game itself. I will show you a gameplay once I have more time. I just gotta get going right now, and yeah, teach them Muay Thai class. Teach them how to fight. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later.